Hi, this is Brian McCullough from BMC British Automobile, where we have a passion for maintaining and restoring classic British vehicles. Today we have a Triumph TR6 in the shop. This is a restoration under process. The Triumph TR6 was manufactured between 1968 and 1976, a 7-year run of almost 95,000 cars. They came with a 2.5 liter inline 6 with a 4-speed gearbox behind. Now, one of the options on this car was an overdrive, which you could use in, generally speaking, overdrives are used in 3rd and 4th gear. So you essentially had a 6-speed car. The Triumph TR6 is a fairly interesting car in its competition. Its closest competition was probably the Austin Healey 3000 at the very end. This basically took over about the time the Austin Healey 3000 went out. It had direct competition against the MGB 4-cylinder and a few other British cars, along with other world cars, but we don't get outside of that world. This car is going through restoration, and in that restoration, the paint work is done, the suspension and chassis are done. The engine is a 40,000 mile engine, as is the car. It's actually in fairly decent shape. The owner had it freshened about 20 years previous, and it's sat since. We've opened it up, looked at it, and we find that the block is in fairly decent shape. We weren't happy with the cylinder head, so we went ahead and sent that out to our machinist. The electrical system is being completely replaced. However, this car has not had an upgraded or updated electrical system. The interior is going to be replaced completely to stock, all black interior on a red car. Ought to be a fairly nice car. The car has been restored to the owner's specifications, which in this case is mostly but not completely stock. We're creating a reliable ride in these cars by not only restoring them to the original factory specifications, but finding the weak points in these cars. After all these years, every vehicle has weak points. We're finding those weak points and we're updating them, and we're taking those weak points out of the cars. On top of that, we're trading a few items on this car. We're no longer going to have quite as much of a tin can sound that a car would have had 30, 40, 50 years ago. We're adding sound deadening to the car. We're adding insulation to remove heat from the cockpit. The owners plan to use this car for driving around, cruising, using it for whatever nefarious purpose they want it for. We use these cars, we drive them. First year or two, it may have a few less miles on it just so the owner can take it to shows. Won't get it too dirty yet, but then after that, you drive them, you use them. When people walk into our shop, the Triumph TR6 is the first car they walk up to. It's such a beautiful paint job. It's a wonderful interior. The car has beautiful body lines. Anyways, if you have questions about this Triumph TR6 or other vehicles that we're restoring, repairing, or possibly your own, give us a call or send us an email, and we'll see you on the road.